All right, traders, welcome to today's event. This is Jim Simmons with CryptoStreet Trading Academy here to discuss how to succeed in a short amount of time, 60 days or less, as a multi-asset trader. You can trade stocks, you can trade futures, you can trade Forex, crypto, whatever you want to trade, that is fine. Before we dive in, of course, we do need to post our disclaimer. We cannot guarantee results. Products and services are for educational purposes. There is risk in trading. Please understand that. Right, if we are all good with this, we can go ahead and move forward. Give me a yes in the chat box, and we will keep going. Everybody good on that? All right, perfect. We are recording the event, so if you have to run, don't worry. We'll get you the recordings, not a problem. And if you have questions, ask away. Happy to answer any questions as we go. Okay. So let's jump right in. How many of you are sick of failing your prop firm evaluations? Anybody here sick of that? Feeling like the deck is stacked against you, constantly losing. July is brutal. Freaking summer trading, man. Oh man. It's tough. It's tough. It's really, really tough, right? How many of you wish you could stop losing your funded accounts? Maybe you've been funded a few times over and maybe you keep losing your accounts. Maybe you've gotten past the eval stage, but you can't really get past that. These one day to pass things, technically it's easy to pass one if you got enough money to keep going until you pass. The trick is keeping your account. How do you do that? How many of you wish you could just make some money and scale your funded accounts once and for all? I just need to make some money. Congrats, Charles. That's great. Now comes the hard part. Right. Everybody, of course, wants to make money in their prop firm accounts. Well, at CryptoStreet Trading Academy, we specialize in helping traders get funded and stay funded with prop firms and funding companies. We don't just say that we do it, we actually do it. We have demonstrated that through asking our clients and through surveys and so on. Because it doesn't matter if we're funded, it doesn't matter if we're making money trading. The only thing that matters is are our traders making money. So to give you an example, we've chimed in on just a handful of our traders, and you can see that traders are actually making money. 12,000 in 6 months, 1,000 across all my accounts, 15,000, 3,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000. Right. So traders are actually making money. It is possible. It's not easy, but that's why we're here, right? We're here to help you simplify this process, make it a little bit easier. Okay. So here's a real story. I like to start off with this because a lot of you, this might be your first webinar with us. And you kind of came here and maybe you're a little bit skeptical, right? Maybe you've kind of been like, well, I've been there, done that, seen this, and so on, right? Totally get it. That's why we start with this, because we need you to understand that we're not here to waste anybody's time, and we certainly appreciate your time. So we go through this as a way to show transparency. Okay, so here's a story about a trader who submitted their story to us, and it says before CryptoStreet deposited 10,000 in Ninja account, off to the races. 2 weeks later, account was zero. Frustrating, very frustrating. After CryptoStreet Gap is a global assets prop program. That's the Academy program. Finally stopped losing, started profiting, withdrew shy of 30,000 completely thanks to my time with the Gap program, the trade room, and the few algos. Not enough thanks in the world that I could extend to the whole CryptoStreet team. So I want you to picture for a moment that you have just pulled out $30,000 from your funded trading accounts. I want you to picture that in your mind. Picture what that is like. Picture all of the struggles that you've been through as a trader over the last X number of years. And now picture yourself pulling money out of your account. Why would we do that? Because it's a hokey, weird kind of cuckoo thing to do? No, because visualizing helps us see that it's possible. It helps us start to realize, starts to put us in the right frame of mind. Because if you're not trading from the right frame of mind, it's going to be damn near impossible to make money trading. You have to be in the right mindset. So put yourself in the right mindset so that you can get there, right? All right. So obviously you don't want me to jump into a long drawn out sales presentation, right? Obviously we're not going to do that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to review winning trade strategies, trade examples, and results to back it up. So that's how we're going to start this. Okay. We're going to show you equity curves like that. Okay. Very, very good equity curves. All right. So by now, again, maybe you've been there, done that. Maybe you've been burned before. Maybe you're here as a last ditch effort. Maybe you've drawn a line in the sand. Maybe you've given the markets the ultimatum. Maybe you've said it's now or never, right? Totally get it. Been burned before. They all looked so amazing. So you bought it and it turns out it was garbage. And you're still looking for the answer. How many of you are still looking for the answer? You should all be saying yes, because obviously you're here for a reason, right? We're all here for a reason. So we're going to start with a trade setup called the VWAP Touch and Go. This is a great strategy, and July did not get the memo, but it's a really great strategy. It has been for many months, and obviously you can't win every trade, but very good win rates, very good profit factors. And so we're going to go through the strategy together. We're going to give you a free trade strategy right now. Okay? So here's how it works. Most of you are familiar with VWAP, it's volume weighted average price, and it's based on a volume profile based on the daily volume profile. So we've got a bullish trade. We trade the break of the lower highs coming out of VWAP, trade the break of the higher lows coming out of VWAP. Okay, so here's how it works. I'm going to show you an example of the trade first, and then we're going to go over the rules for it, and we're going to go ahead and cover details on it. So let me share sound. Okay, so here we go. Let's watch this quick clip of a couple trades, and we'll be right back.
All right, so we've got a possible VWAP trade here. Market's clearly bullish on the higher time frame, so we're aligned there. EMAs are above the VWAP, so we're good there. Go ahead and start getting this ready and plotted out. So right now we're at about 19 ticks, depending on where this closes. And still waiting for the candle close to put the order on. So not a trade just yet. All right, so we got the order on. We'll see if we can get the break. Targets within range to the highs. We do have kind of a supply zone up here, but this has already kind of filled in this. Just looking at it, I think we're probably pretty good on this target. We might need to dip down just a tad, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, awesome. Nice trade. Clean. Good stuff. Possible VWAP short here. Clearly very bearish on the higher time frame, so we're good there. EMAs are below VWAP, so we're fine there. All right, so let's get our brackets sort of reset here. Let me change the number of contracts, and that just closed. So let's go ahead and put the order on, and we are ready to go. Let's see if we get the break. Okay, awesome. Got another win in the books. Good stuff.
So how many feel like you could do that? All right, not too complicated, pretty simple. Let's go over the rules. Here's how it works. So we've got a 5-minute chart, not a 3-minute, not a 1-minute, not a volume chart, a 5-minute chart. It has to be 5-minute. It's going to be with the daily VWAP, and you want to have standard deviations on your chart. Ninja has it built into their VWAP if you have the full version. If not, TradingView has one, looks like this. It's a daily VWAP. You can add standard deviations. They're set to 0.3 deviations. Okay. We've got a 9-period exponential moving average and a 20-period. And in fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let me make this smaller, and we'll look at this at the same time. There we go. That works. So what happens is let's look at bullish, actually, since this, or bearish, sorry, since this is a bearish trade here. So what we're looking for is the 9 and 20 are below the VWAP. Okay, so here's the 9 and 20, these lines here. Let me grab a draw tool and we'll mark up the chart here. Okay, there's the 20, there's the 9. At this point in time, they are starting to cross over. At this candle, they cross, right? So they are below the VWAP. So that rule is met. Move my draw pad here. Okay, market creates higher lows on lower highs is what it should say, I think. Oh no, higher lows. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So once we hit this swing low, okay, then we have a pivot off of the VWAP. There's our pivot off the VWAP. Make that look like a 9. There we go. So we need to make at least 2 higher lows on 2 candles. So here's the low, higher low, higher low. So that is checked. At least 2. It can be more. It could be 5. It could be 10. It doesn't matter. It's got to be at least 2. So we got swing low, 1, 2, 3, and then we trade the break of the low. Trade the breakout of the pivot candle. So we're trading the break of this low, of this candle. That's it. Trade the low, stop goes above the high, target the lows. That's the trade. Stop goes beyond the pivot candle, target 1-to-1. That's the trade setup. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. The only other rule is if it breaks the other side of this VWAP channel, you can't trade it. No trade. Pretty simple, right? Let's take a look at a couple examples again. Here we go. There's our swing high. This created, well, the swing high is actually over here, but this created a higher high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, break. On the other side, there's our pivot, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, and break. Stop goes above the high, target 1-to-1. Stop goes below the low, target 1-to-1. That's the trade setup. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Absolutely. We've got a good number of trades on this system here. VWAP holding steady 71%. You know, that's at a 1-to-1. Can you make money at 70% at 1-to-1? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, you can. You can make good money. So that's the strategy. Simple. Good stuff. All right, let's move into the next segment of the presentation here. How many of you came here wishing someone could show you how to fix all of your trading challenges? All of them. Best time of day for that trade is you want to give yourself time for the VWAP to develop. So, you know, the VWAP is attached to 6 p.m. on the futures markets. So you want to, I would say, UK, you know, Europe session, you could probably grab some, but typically 8:30 to 2 is going to be a good time to trade those on the futures markets. Yeah, Eastern time. Yeah. How many of you want to solve some trading challenges? Give me a yes in the chat box. Is that why we're here, right? Fix some trading challenges. All right. Got some challenges, got some issues we need to work through. Let's do it. So let's jump in. So the main problems that traders face, 1 is money, 2 is trade strategies, 3 is emotions, 4 is confidence, 5 is execution, right? Those are the main challenges that most traders face. So the solution here, we can solve every one of these right now. We could show you how to solve every single one of these. Now, I know that you want that. That's why you're here. But are you ready? Are you really ready to make some changes, to do some different things, so that you can put yourself into a position where you can scale capital in your funded accounts and pull money out of the account, like our other trader example, who pulled 30,000 out of their trading accounts. Are you ready for that? That is the question. So if we can show you a way to solve all these issues and help you get on the other side of profitability, are you ready? Is that something that you're ready to do? Give me a yes in the chat box if that's you. I know these are rhetorical questions, but I just want to make sure everybody's here with me. This is important stuff. Again, we're not here to waste time, right? Good. All right, so let's go through it. Let's do it right now. Let's do it. So why are you here? You got needs. You got needs, you got wants. You want to win, but you need to solve problems, right? Want and need. That's what we're after here. Want and need. So we need to solve problems in order to win. So let's go back to the beginning here for a second. Why do you trade? Why do any of us trade? We need to realign our mindset. We trade because the dream was we can make more money in less time. This was the idea that we can make a full-time income, that we can make what we're making in 10 hours a day, we can make in 2 hours, right? More money, less time. That's why we got into trading in the first place. The reality is most traders don't make money, and they spend endless time on the charts, and they spend tons of money on you name it to try to get ahead. And so what we're here to do is to solve that issue and take us back to how do we get to where we're making more money in less time. So let's go solve some problems. The first want, give me some of that sweet prop firm money. They got it, I wants it, right? I want to make that prop firm money. I want to stop failing evals. I want to stop losing prop accounts. I want to scale prop accounts and add more prop accounts and keep scaling and keep making money, right? That's what we all want as traders. What we need is risk management. Most, not most, and certainly not you, but most of those other traders, they trade like reckless banshees. They trade reckless. They have no sense of risk management, and we can't have that anymore. So we're going to solve risk management. We're going to solve money management. We're going to solve drawdown management. What the heck is drawdown management? Yeah, if you don't know, then you don't have a plan. And I assure you, if you don't have a plan for drawdowns, the markets absolutely do. And it's not pretty because they're going to take your money, right? So how do we fix these issues? We're going to help you find a drawdown management plan. My gosh. Because you can't keep your funded accounts unless you know how to trade out of a drawdown. Because drawdowns come. Trust me. I don't care how good of a trader you are. You're going to take losses. Okay. Yeah, Ron has a good statement here. So many hosts want to see the perfect setup and they almost never take a trade. Yeah, no. We take... in the future side, really 3, 4, 5 trades a day. It's about what we take. We take them in front of all of our traders and we track all the results. We're going to look at those today. Yeah. Good, Charles. We can help you do that. Good. I like it. You're calling things out. You're ready to move forward. It's good. By the way, these equity curves that you're seeing, these win losses, these are all real results from the trade room. Okay, these are trade room trades. Number two problem we need to solve, strategies. What you want is consistent profit. You want to know, well, why are you losing? Why are you breaking even? Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you don't believe in your system. Maybe your system sucks. Maybe you need something else to trade. Maybe it's garbage. Maybe it's not garbage, but it's just incomplete. That's usually the case. Usually the strategy is not 100% yet. We can help you with that. What you need is a winning system, but not just any winning system. You need multiple winning systems, first of all, because some systems hit some months and some systems don't. You might have one system that's killing it and the other one's just kind of going sideways for a bit. That's fine. You need multiple systems that are easy enough to learn. We just learned a new system. It took us 5 minutes. Easy to learn. They have to be easy to trade. have to be easy to follow. And it has to always offer trades, because if you're sitting on your hands 24/7 and you're antsy to trade, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to start forcing trades. You're going to take garbage trades, and you're never going to get ahead. So you need something that offers enough trades to keep you busy, hence the reason you could trade multiple systems. You need something that's easy to follow, that if we trade it in the trade room, you have to be able to go, oh yeah, I can see what they're doing. I'm in it. Let's do this. I'm going to take the trade too, right? Got to be easy to learn, easy to follow. So things that are not easy to learn or not easy to follow, let's say order flow, really hard to follow live. If you know it, great, trade it. But that one, order flow is really tough to trade in a trade room because it's very quick. And most traders, there's some kind of delay on the, maybe even just a few seconds can be the difference between taking a trade and missing a trade, right? So we take trades that give us ample time to get set up as well. And yeah, we'll come back to that. Problem number 3, remove negative emotions. Well, emotions are emotions. You can't have the good without the bad. You're always going to have some emotions. And so that's the first thing that we need to recognize. The second thing that we need to recognize is we need to learn how to manage our emotions. We're never going to completely conquer the emotions. You're always going to have emotions. But we need to be able to get them in check, get them in line, and not let them sabotage our trading, right? So we need to balance the highs, balance the lows. We don't want to get too high. We don't want to get too low. It's always in balance. Every trade that we take, if we're even emotional on one side or the other, stop trading. Because confidence is a double-edged sword. Confidence, if you have none, it's going to be a disaster because you're going to be trading from fear. And if you have too much confidence, that too can become a disaster really quickly because you start cutting corners or taking trades that maybe aren't 100%. And those trades, we all know how they go. We need to focus on the execution. How many of you can control the market? Anybody here? Anybody here able to control the market with their mind? Be able to say, I'm going to get in this trade and it's going to go my direction? Of course not. None of us have any, even just a remote ounce of control over the results of our trades. We have zero control over those results. The only thing that we control as traders is our preparation and our execution. Yeah, Neon can because he's got the bat phone. Yeah, tried that once, didn't go well. Hey, you know what? If you haven't tried it, why the hell not? Right? I mean, we got to at least try. It usually doesn't work, though. Sorry, guys. Spoiler alert. But focus on the execution. Focus on your preparation because you have zero control over the outcome of that trade. Zero. So why would you get excited if the trade works out? You had nothing to do with it. Why would you get pissed if the trade doesn't work out? You had no control over it. If you came into the market and you prepared for the day the way that you were supposed to, and you entered your trade exactly according to your rules, great. You did your job today. Oh, and by the way, if you managed your risk appropriately and didn't revenge trade and didn't trade like a moron, okay. This is what we're looking for. Focus on the execution. It is the only thing that you can control. And when you focus on that, the money will follow, the emotions will get in line, and when you have confidence and when you believe in what you're doing, the emotions will come into line. Focus on a positive mindset. Will a positive mindset make you gobs of money? I mean, I wish it would. It's not that simple. A positive mindset is necessary, but a positive mindset on its own is not going to make you profitable. But it is important because if you're not trading from a positive mindset, you're going to be trading like this guy, constantly in fear. Fear will sabotage your trading 110 times out of 100. So we got to get them in check. So another way that we can do this is recognizing when it's time to be the engineer and when it's time to be the technician. So the engineer is the one that designs the trade plan. The engineer is the one that takes all the time doing the testing and the back testing and the forward testing and looking at charts and theorizing and coming up with plans and putting them all together and then focusing on the risk management and drawdown plans and all that stuff. And they put all of it together. That is when you are the engineer. When you're trading, you're the technician. Your job when you're trading is not to question the rules. In fact, if you do, shame on you. You've just blown your account. Do not question your rules when it's time to trade. Trade your plan. If your plan is not good, you'll recognize that after the trading is done, and you could go back to being the engineer. The time to be the engineer is when you are not trading. The time to be the technician is when you are trading, and the two do not cross in any way, shape, or form. Because when you're designing a plan, you shouldn't be trading. Just the same, right? So that can help you manage emotions too, recognizing that. Step 4, confidence. You want improved confidence. You want to be confident in the trades before you enter them. You want to be confident in the trades during the trade. You want to be confident in your ability to execute the plan. What you need is you need to follow the trades. Until you've seen it done in front of you by a pro trader, someone who's been doing it longer, or maybe not even doing it longer, but just has it down, that's going to help you eliminate the second guessing, which again can derail your trading. It also eliminates fear of missing out, because if nobody else is taking the trade, what are you missing? Nothing, because nobody's trading, because the markets are garbage like they were this week and the week before that and maybe the week before that. Okay. They will turn around. It's going to be fine. I promise. Well, I can't promise you that, but I anticipate very strongly that the markets will turn around and be just fine. Okay. But it also eliminates revenge trading, because if you've got money on the table because you're following a pro trader and over the long run you're making money, you don't need to revenge trade. You made money, right? Now you're not going to make money every day. That's impossible. Well, nothing's impossible, but it's maybe not realistic. Okay. We have losing days. We do. Thankfully, less than our winning days, of course. But it eliminates revenge trading. It also eliminates self-sabotage. How can you self-sabotage if you're watching another trader trade in front of you and you're taking the exact same trades? This is going to help you build confidence in the system and your ability to execute, and the fact that it's even possible. Okay. Step number 5, what you want is execution, better execution, flawless execution, more disciplined decisions, and follow through. What you need is rules-based trading. Why do you need rules-based trading? Because the rules are in front of you. There's no subjectivity. There's no second guessing. Second guessing leads to fear. Fear-driven trading leads to self-sabotage. Self-sabotage leads to just a disaster in your account. So if all the rules are written out, planned out in front of you, and we give you those rules, and we will, you have the strategy cheat sheets. You know exactly when to trade and exactly when to not trade. And if you know that, then you can just follow the plan. Because remember, when you're trading, you're the technician, not the engineer. We have over a dozen winning setups that all have all the rules broken down, rules-based trading. Have you ever been part of a trading community or trade room or something like that? And you're watching the instructor and they go, well, this looks like a pullback here. And you go, okay, tell me why. Well, it just looks like it. What do you mean it just looks like it? How do you know? It's just in my gut. I've been doing this a long time. It's in my gut. Run for the hills. If they say it's just in my gut, then I sure hope they had a solid breakfast, and I sure hope they didn't binge drink the night before. That's the reality of this. Like, if you don't have rules around any of this, how in the world are you supposed to follow that trader? If you don't know the rules, how can you possibly follow it? We don't know what's in that person's gut, so to speak, and frankly, neither do they. Because you have a good day, great. You have a bad day, well, I guess your gut wasn't telling you the right thing today there, hotshot. How could you, you're going to be constantly second guessing everything you do. It will not work. It can't. You need rules that tell you exactly what to do and exactly when to do it, right? All right, so all the rules are broken down. So let's answer some questions. We're going to go into phase 3, which is questions. These questions are, what is your program? Does it work? How does it work? Will it work for me? What does it cost? What's your promise? And how do I get started? These are the questions that we're going to answer here together. Well, hopefully by now we've demonstrated somewhat that it does work. So we're going to look at some examples of some actual trades and actual trade results. Let's start with stocks. So in stocks, on these two strategies, we've logged 1,139 trades with an average win rate. Yeah, I guess it's around 73, 74, somewhere in there, somewhere between 73 and 75, right? Pretty solid results. The fact is that these don't really change much over the long run. You could look at, what have you done for me lately? Okay, we got 15 out of 20. I'm no mathematician, but to me, that kind of seems like 75%. So consistency is what you need in trading, right? So looking at the last 20 trades looks great. Win rates month to month, they're all there and they're all in here. Okay, every trade that we take is logged. Let's go to futures. So in futures, we have, I don't know how many trades is that? 672 trades we've logged for the past year. Now, I told you, there are winning days, there are losing days. I'll be the first to come right out and say, that was a losing day. Wasn't nothing working that day. Okay, what happened since then? 75% of those trades. That's only 4 trades, right? You're going to have good days. You're going to have up days. You're going to have down days. It happens. Welcome to trading. Our CWAP trade, we've got a 77% blended win rate. VWAP, 71. That will come back up. Liquidity blocks, order blocks. These are our main 3 setups that we're trading right now. Okay, and you can tell why this one is my favorite, except for that day, which no idea what happened. But you know what? You win some, you lose some. So the question is, did we prepare for the day? Did we execute the plan? Yes, absolutely. So we did our job. I can't control the market, and neither can you. But what I can tell you is that over the course of these 672 trades, we logged an average blended win rate of about 69%. So what about risk reward, right? 'Cause anybody can put a bunch of numbers on a page and okay, it looks great. These are 1-to-1 risk reward. By the time you factor in break evens and all that other stuff, it's probably closer to 0.9. Commissions and break evens and all that. Okay. So here's the deal. If you're at 1-to-1 and you can maintain a 66% or better win rate, that's going to put you at a 2.0 profit factor, which is fantastic. That will make you money if you can maintain those numbers. Okay. So our win rate, 69, just about 1-to-1. Okay. Every trade is planned at 1-to-1. And you say, well, anybody could put a bunch of numbers on a page. Show me the actual trades. Okay, they're all here. Going way back. Okay, they're all in there. You want to go back and look at the trades? Knock yourself out. I'm going to give you access to this right now. Copy the link. There's the trades. Copy the link. There's the trade logs. Stocks. Trade logs. There they are. Knock yourself out. Go look at every trade. CWAP trade. There's the entry. There's the exit. Winner. 1 minute order block trade. There's the entry. There's the win. This was a 4-second trade, by the way, which was just amazing. And we were like, wow, that was so fast. That's insane. Perfect entry. And we could have held on for more, but we planned it at 1-to-1. And then we've got this trade. Stop out. Yes, we take stop outs. 1 minute order block. There it is. Entry, exit, clean trade. They're all in there. So knock yourself out. Go look at them. We do this for transparency's sake. We're not perfect. We can't control the market. But what we can do is we can teach you how to manage risk. We can teach you how to trade out of a drawdown. We can teach you how to keep your funded account. If we do all those things, that's going to get you paid. I can't make any guarantees, obviously. We learned that at the beginning of the webinar. But what I can tell you is that if you focus on getting better every day, and you focus on risk management and you focus on your execution and making it perfect, the money will follow. It just does. When you're focused on the money, guess how much you're going to make? Not going to be great. When you focus on your execution and your trade plan and getting better every day and watching your trades and figuring out what can you do better, that's when the money follows. Okay, so shift in the mindset. Oh, and by the way, there's no deadlines on this. No deadlines. Take what the market gives you, go back the next day. That's how we do it. So hopefully by now we've shown you that it works, but just to give you some more examples, only 11 days and it got a funded account. This guy, passed multiple accounts. Lance, the GAP program is worth every penny. These are what our traders are saying. We've got 1,300 plus reviews and 4.5 stars. And I'm sure you probably already saw that by now, but we'll show it again, right? They have rules for plotting waves. Go figure. Comprehensive recipe for success. Live trade room is great. Best training. There you go. Okay, so how does it work? What do we teach? Our curriculum, we have several different avenues to learn. We've got on demand, which is going to feature intro courses, a foundations course, which we're going to go over this in a second, strategy courses, mastery level smart money concepts course, mastery level liquidity course, and then we have live trade rooms. And then we have a VIP afternoon strategy class where we go over more in-depth, really deep dive kind of type stuff. This is a virtual live class. Okay, so those are the ways that that you can learn. And so, what do we teach? We teach everything that you need to know and nothing that you don't. We're all about just let's streamline the education so that you can learn exactly what you need to learn in a short amount of time. So we teach structure, waves, smart money concepts. We teach multi-time frame analysis, liquidity, and volume. Arguably one of the most powerful things that you can learn in trading. Order flow, price action, support resistance, that kind of stuff. Supply and demand. And again, it's one of the building blocks of market. We teach you how to manage money, risk management. I can't tell you how much to risk, but we can show you how to come up with a plan. And then psychology, discipline, mindset, trader development. How do you get better? I'm going to give you a very big hint. You guys want a very big hint that will save you tons of anguish and help you on your path to becoming better traders? I'm going to give you the number one hint. You guys want it? You got to give me a yes in the chat box if you do, because otherwise I'm not going to give it to you otherwise. All right, just making sure you're still awake out there. The number one tip I can give you as a trader is that 80% of your trading is right here. 80%. Then this is probably, 5 to 10%, somewhere in there. The rest of this stuff makes up the difference. And this is 300%. I'm just kidding. 80% of what you do as a trader is all in your head. Anybody who's been trading long enough will tell you that's probably a pretty accurate number. I don't know if it's actually that number, but we can all agree that it's a vast majority of your trading success or failure is going to be in your head. How do I know that? Been there, done that. Been trading 16 years, certainly long enough to know a few things and not long enough to know everything, that's for sure. But I'm still trying. But most of this stuff is mindset, psychology, discipline, because all of those things go together. So that's the most important. Question 3, will it work for me? Let's talk about what's involved. There's on-demand learning, intro and foundations. These are like your encyclopedias. You're not going to read them cover to cover. You're not going to go through every single video, but they're there if you need them. If you need to brush up on concepts, they're there for you. Mastery level smart money concepts course. With this one, here's the key. The key is rules-based. Rules-based. So important with this stuff, because if you don't know rules, how do you know what you're supposed to do? And for that matter, how are you going to get consistent results? I've watched other courses on this stuff and just kind of astonished. Like, they're just like, well, you'll just kind of know after you do it enough. No, give me the rules. I want to know exactly when to do it. I don't want to rely on me. I want to rely on execution. So we have 100% rules based on this stuff. Okay, so mastery level smart money concepts and liquidity. You want to learn how the market moves and why it moves? Learn this stuff. You'll know real quick why that trade worked or didn't work. Oh, I traded into a 4-hour order block at the highs that, were made 2 months ago. Probably going to get resistance there, right? We'll teach you that stuff. Trade room hours are 8:55 to 11:30 Monday through Thursday for futures, and stocks are 8:30 to 11 Monday through Thursday. Okay. Those are the trade room hours. Futures is going to be most active from 10 to 11:30, and stocks is most active from 8:30 to 10. So if you want to do both, you can do both. Go to stocks from 8:30 to 10, come into futures from 10 to 11:30. You get all the trades. Those are all Eastern time. Yeah. You get all the trades you could ever want. VIP strategy classes. These are live virtual classes. They're about 90 minutes each. Futures is 1 p.m. on Wednesdays. It takes about 16 to 20 weeks to get through the curriculum. Stocks is 1 p.m. on Mondays, about 90 minutes, takes about 11 weeks to get through those. Okay. Earn while you learn. This is a crazy idea. We had this idea that we should trade in front of other traders, but not only we should call the trades out, not only we should give market context, but we should actually take those trades in front of the traders so that they know exactly how to execute the trades. Because why on earth should you take a trade if I'm not willing to take it myself? And oh, by the way, all the trades are copied to real accounts. So why would you? Yeah, just we take the trades with you. Okay. So this is the idea that you don't have to know everything in order to make money as a trader. You can come into our trade rooms and trade with us. We've had plenty of traders pass evaluations before completing curriculum. Some of them before they even joined, they passed. They were on a guest pass, passed their evaluation. They're like, well, this is a no-brainer. I guess I'm signing up. Yeah, it happens. So copy our trades or don't. It's up to you. I can't tell you to. But so does this sound like what you're looking for? Yes, no, maybe. Is this what you want? Did this hit the nail on the head as far as this is why I came here? This sounds really great. Cool. All right, so let's go over next steps. What's included? Intro courses on every asset class, foundation courses on every asset class, strategy courses on scalping, day trading, swing trading, indicators and algos. Again, you don't have to watch all of them. Watch the relevant stuff. Price action SMC course. Watch it. Please watch it twice. Watch it 3 times. A lot of work went into those courses. They are solid. Very, very good. Liquidity and levels. Learn supply and demand, order blocks, fair value gaps. Where do you trade and why? Multiple live trade rooms for futures and stocks. It's all included. Bonuses. Private trading community and chat rooms. We're moving into TickBlaze community. That's our new trading platform. It's coming very, very soon. It's awesome. Can't wait to get it in front of you. Discord, it's still there. Pre-built workspaces and templates. If we have them, they're yours. We'll give them to you as part of the program. There's no indicators included in this. It's just the education and academy. Although, if you ask really nicely and there's something in particular you need, I'm pretty positive we're going to get you a really good deal. Okay. Pre-built workspaces and templates, they're yours if we have them. We've got very customized trade scanners built out on Trade Ideas and TC2000 for those of you that trade stocks and options. White glove onboarding and support. Our team is great. We wouldn't have 4.5 stars and 1,300 reviews if we weren't. So we'll take care of you. Instructor trade plan review. How many of you have ever had a trade plan reviewed by a pro trading instructor? It doesn't exist. It's something that we wanted to include. We feel that there's tons of value in this. If you need help, ask. We want to help you. If you have a trade plan and you're like, here's my trade plan, but it's kind of hit or miss. What am I missing? Send it to us. We will look at it with you. We'll help you figure it out. Okay. Strategy cheat sheets and trade plans. Again, there's over a dozen of these, and they're all consistently profitable. We've traded them all. So they're yours as part of the program as well. Crypto. You want to learn crypto? Great. We've got an entire course built out on it. It's yours as an added value. We'll give it to you. Weekly Inner Circle Futures class. This is the VIP afternoon classes. We've got 3 pillars to this. Foundations is going to be all the things that we saw on that pie chart. Advanced concepts like money management, psychology, getting and staying funded, structure mapping, order block mapping, CWAP and VWAP mapping, trade strategies. That's pillar 3. We go through the cheat sheets together one at a time, and we go through multiple. You can't say that 3 times in a row. That's tough. Anyway, multiple strategies. We'll go through the cheat sheets top to bottom, and then tons of trade examples. Stocks, same thing. Foundations, advanced trade strategies, same concept. You get access to everything. Okay. So the total bonuses, you can look at value on this stuff. There's stuff out there where, look, we all know this stuff is expensive and companies charge a lot of money for this stuff. So here's the deal. So the total package value, if you were to buy all this stuff separately, between just the main program, 13,000, and then we wanted to give you tons of bonus included into it as well. So, final discounted price. What's it going to cost me? $19.90. What about next year? $295. So you paid $19.90 the first year and $295 every year after that. For compared to what you're getting in value, that is insane. But wait, there's more. Couldn't resist. Okay, so summer blowout sale. Ooh, summer blowout sale. Additional 25% off. So it's $14.90 right now. Okay, $14.90, and you can get started with us now. Let me give you one of these. Is the link? I had the link. Where's the link? It disappeared. Yeah, exactly. Let's go to the link. Sorry, I had it ready and then it disappeared. My bad. Let me pull it up for you. Bear with me here. Products. I got a coupon code for you as well. Gap right there. Olympic Games are live. Yeah, they are indeed. Okay. There it is. I found it. There's the link. But that link says $19.90. It sure does. That's why you need a coupon code. Let me get it for you. Coupon code is here. There you go. So use that link and use that code. Okay. You can get this program for $14.90 for the first year, $295 every year after that. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. That's insane for the amount of value you're going to get out of it. Okay. What about our promise to you? Well, if you're not completely satisfied and you've gone through and you've tried your hardest to make it work, you've come to the class, you've completed some online education, you've participated in the inner circle classes, you completed your instructor calls, you've submitted your trade plan and asked for help. If you've done all of those things and you're still not able to make it work, or it's just not working for you, we'll give you your money back in full. It's not about the money for us. Obviously, we have to charge something or else we wouldn't be in business. But if you're not satisfied, we don't want to keep your money. We'll give it back to you. Not only that, we'll give you $500 to spend with our company, just as a way of saying, hey, sorry we wasted your time. That's how sure we are about this program. We don't put a promise like that together if we're not serious about it. Okay. So we can help you if you want the help. The question is, do you want the help? If you don't, no worries. If you do, we can help you. Oh, there's the link. $14.90. What questions do you have? What can I answer for you? Send me an email, Charles. Anybody who needs my email, it's just jim@neurostreet.com. There we go. Send me an email. Yeah. Depend on schedule, work 9 to 5. Yeah, a lot of folks work a 9 to 5, right? So I totally get that. That's why we go over what's involved so that you can kind of get a feel for, what the times are. What do you. I would say if you're able to carve out that 10 to 11 o'clock, you're going to be in good shape. I mean, that's really all you need. If you can't, we can game plan. Feel free to send me an email. We can talk about it and maybe see about figuring something out for you. Because obviously the idea is to supplement the income, right? So we can help you take a look at that. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so send me an email. As far as the afternoon classes, those are all recorded. You can watch those anytime. Technically, we've got a full round of education that's already in there and recorded, ready to go. So, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, send me an email, Jim. We'll discuss it. We'll take a look. A lot of our traders do come in. They trade pre-market with us. Maybe they trade separately, but some traders do that, and then we kind of go back and forth on trade plans, and we can review trades with you, and we could probably even jump into a market session with you, once or twice to make sure you're seeing things clearly and stuff. So totally possible. Ciao, Maurizio. Come stai? Let's see. For use of the strategies included in the package. So the indicators, the only indicators that we use is VWAP and anchored VWAP. So most platforms come with that stuff. So say bene. Been trading most of the day. Neon, we need to get together, buddy. That's fantastic. I'd love to see more about what you're doing. That's awesome. Good for you, man. But we've been talking about getting together, so we need to figure that out one of these days. Talk markets. Yeah. Neon's a good trader, trades with us in our trade room, does well. Does very well. Apparently broke his profit record for the day. Can I share what you made? Is that okay? To the group? I don't want to share it without your permission. So what else? What other questions you guys have? Anything? Nothing? Easy. Got no questions. Must have told you everything you need to know. It's great. Really a great program, guys. We feel that we have something really, really special here. And I believe if you come in and trade with us, you'll be in good shape. Oh yeah, that's a great question. This summer blowout sale is only good through Sunday. Like this is not a normal pricing. We don't do this regularly. Normally it's 1990, which even that's a great deal. I mean, let's be real. But it's good through Sunday. So take your time. We can quote Nirvana, take your time, hurry up. Choice is yours, don't be late. All right. Now take your time, but yeah, it's a great offer. And we can touch base today and this weekend through email and stuff for now. That's fine. And if you need more time or something like that, then reach out to me directly. We'll figure something out. Tell the kind folks at that I endorse you, Jim, and the NeuroStreet course. Thanks, Neon. Yeah. I will tell him. I just told him. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, good, Maurizio. Thanks. Even that from a second language, right? Lingua secunda. Maurizio's the only one that I get to speak Italian with, and il mio italiano non va bene. Yeah, that's great. He speaks English just fine. He does very well. As for me and my Italian, not so good. I'm still learning. Always. No. No. Not possible. Lasagna, pizza. That's everybody's Italian, Well, that's great. Good stuff. All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Really appreciate your time. I know time is extremely valuable, and I don't take it lightly that you guys take time to be here with us. Oh, ho dimenticato un momento. That's for Maurizio. Everybody else, I forgot something. I need to run a poll. Here. If you have questions, let me know. If you're joining, I'll send you the link. Awesome. James, welcome. Good stuff. I know we've been reviewing that for a while, so welcome. Glad to have you. Good stuff. Thanks, Neon. See you Monday. Good stuff. Yep. Cool. Let us know if you need help. I will reach out to you. If you need my email, though, feel free to reach out to me directly as well. It's just jim@neurostreet.com. Got you covered. Well, recordings will get sent out today. Yeah, for sure. Perfect. Thanks, Charles. Got you covered. All righty. I think we got what we need. Everybody have a fantastic weekend, or at least do your best. And we'll come back in on Monday. We'll see you in the trade rooms. If you have any questions, reach out. Otherwise, we'll see you there. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Cheers.